Can you see the green from where I just took off my necklace? Is it distracting? Don't wear cheap jewelry, kids. Hi, I'm Kimberly Clark, and this is my pro makeup haul overview thing. Welcome to my video. So a lot of like makeup brands have pro lines, like MAC has like Mac Pro, where like you can only get it online or at a pro store. Sephora even has like Sephora Pro, although I feel like they're not as good about like the separation of branding or whatever. It's interesting to think about like why things are branded as pro and why they're not. On the one hand, pro products are alienating to certain consumers, where you're like, I'm not a professional makeup artist, like I shouldn't buy the pro products, I don't want that. On the other hand, they're kind of enticing because it's like, ooh, pro products, that me like, oh, I should buy that, it's like better value, like more, advanced makeup, whatever that means. Bottom line, pro products versus non-pro products, the difference is pretty minuscule. Generally, it's in packaging, price, and availability. Often like pro products refer to like makeup for like film or television or theater. In New York City, there is a chain of stores, I think there's actually only two, maybe one and a half, which specializes in professional or theatrical makeup. And this store is called Alcone. And they basically carry makeup lines, some of which have kind of done like a crossover to like mainstream everyday makeup, but a lot of which are kind of made for theatrical and professional use. Basically, the bottom line is, if you have a theatrical makeup store at hand, you should investigate it. Theatrical makeup is often at a better price point than like high-end or like mainstream brand makeup. You often get like a wider range of shades because if you're a professional makeup artist, you have to, be able to adapt to lots of different types of skin tones, different people, different clients, etc. Often if you like look at a like line of professional foundations, for example, you'll probably be able to shade match a lot better than if, say, you were looking at like Yves Saint Laurent or something like some high-end brand, which might have a much more narrow shade range depending on, like all the rich white people that buy it. Just saying. A lot of like those high-end makeup brands like are like pretty like pathetic in terms of like what the shade range is. But then you look at a brand like Ben Nye, which is a theatrical makeup brand, and they have a huge range of different products to represent all different kinds of skin tones, undertones, etc. So I'm going to actually talk about 4 products today that I think are really impressive products that could work for anyone, but that are marketed as a more theatrical or professional makeup product. Okay, so first up is this. This is the Ben Nye Matte HD Foundation. This is just a cream foundation that comes in a ton of different shades. The way you can identify this at like a store is that it has a silver lid. This is one of their newer formulas of foundation. And mine is in the shade BN2 Beige Natural. Now this is the cream product that I used for one of my looks in my Lunatic Cosmetic Labs video. It's just like a beautiful kind of cream shade that is very cool. They're very smooth. They're very creamy. I mean, it is a cream foundation. They blend out really, really well. Okay, and this Ben Nye Matte HD Foundation retails for $12. That's a pretty good price. Pretty good. You're getting 0.5 ounces of product for $12. Just to compare it, a MAC full coverage foundation, this pro product, another cream foundation, is 1 ounce and it's about $30 something. So it's definitely a better deal, and I would say it is comparable in quality. Really opaque, full coverage, excellent finish. These matte HD foundations truly are matte. They're really beautiful. They're perfect for contouring. I think investing in one of these as like a shade that's a little deeper than your skin tone to use as a cream contour is really great. And I think much more cost effective than buying like a contour palette or a cream contour palette, which has lots of different shades. Because really, if you just find the one cream shade that works for you, then you really just need that one. And that's what this one is for me. And like I said in my Lunatic video, this is a really great cool toned contour for me to use underneath the cool tones of that palette. Another cream product that I actually just used for the first time today is this RCMA makeup shading kit. It's like a little quad of little cream kind of blocks. They're actually like not super affixed, like one of them fell out earlier. It's not because it's old, it's just because they're very like, they're like solid, waxy chunks. The guy at the store told me this is like a wax-based foundation. This is very similar in finish, I found, to the OCC Cream Color Concentrate. Like very slick, very blendable, super creamy. I got this because I wanted some more options for a cool cream contour. And this is in the shade, this is the shading kit by RCMA, and it comes in the shades S1, S4, S11, and S14. Yeah, there's no oils in it, pure waxes, FDA approved colors. I love this. So this is like RCMA, I'm just reading about this online as I'm doing this. This is like so tiny. Look how small this is. And you get like a ton of product in here. This retails for $27. I can't find anywhere exactly how much product is in here, but it's a ton. It's very thick. Like it's not a little bit of, let's see if I can get one to fall out. Oh yeah, here, look, look, it's like a chunk of wax. That's a lot of product. It's like, it's very like light feeling. I don't know, when I first heard like wax foundation, like, oh, it's gonna be like, I don't know what it's gonna look like, but it really is this like kind of like clear, like very like clean matte finish, easily blend outable product. Anyway, so I'm wearing it as my cream contour today under some contour shades from the Lunatic Cosmetic Labs palette, and I loved it. I used a couple of the shades to kind of like do a little bit of gradient contouring. I thought it was really beautiful, and I really love this. I think this is like a really good investment. I mean, now this packaging is like kind of ugly looking, but it's super useful. Like this is super tiny, takes up very little room in your kit or in your collection or your drawer, wherever, and it gives you such diversity of shades and versatility, and love it. And also, I mean, these are all very cool tones. I love this. Like they're not super warm. They're perfect for actually shading. Here's another thing about theatrical makeup that, like, you know, there's no value in them like marketing something as something it's not. If it says it's shading, it is shading. I feel like a lot of more mainstream brands market something as contouring. Like I kind of talk about in my Lunatic video a little bit. They're like, this is contouring, but it's really like a bronzer. Like it's not really contour. Like this is for shading, because the industry of like theatrical makeup like is what determines the success of a brand. Like word of mouth, like professionals purchasing it, professional makeup shows, like things like that. Like that is how products succeed or fail, not just like marketing or hype or like all that kind of shit. Like when you see something, like when something's like kind of like produced and called something, like, you know, it's legit. I don't know, like there's something more like legitimate about theatrical makeup or professional makeup. I don't know, that's just my opinion. This apparently also comes in other shades like Sheens, the counter shading, which is kind of like a highlighty kit, it seems. Ooh, really interesting. Oh, I kind of might want to get more of it, like different cream, like waxy consistency. But when it says waxy, it's not like thick waxy. It's like super, super smooth. Here, let me just show you one, just the way one of them goes on. Now, like you have to kind of warm it up a little bit for it to kind of be this smooth. But look, watch just how easy. I mean, it's super opaque and it's very mattifying. And look how easily this just blends out. There's nothing at all patchy about that. Look at that. That is amazing. That is exactly what you want your cream contour product to be able to do, to blend out into something very soft and very natural looking. You don't want it to be patchy. You don't want it to cling anywhere. You want it to be super smooth and just blend out flawlessly. And it does. It does. Okay, so that's that. Okay, the third product, I'm just gonna quickly touch on it. This is the Cinema Secrets Makeup Brush Cleaner. This is the 32-ounce version. You can get this at Sephora. Also, they recently just started carrying it online only. It's amazing. What can I say? This is fabulous. It's a great makeup cleaner. It's really affordable, like in the large bottle. This is 36 bucks, but you get a shit ton of product. Great, you just put it in a little dish. You put your brush in it. It uses capillary action to kind of suck up the liquid, and then you just scrub it out onto a paper towel. And it dries super fast, super quick, really great for like quickly changing color of brushes. All the pros use it. It's fabulous. And you know, Sephora is not the only place you can get this, is I guess the point of me showing it to you in this video. Any professional makeup supply store, any theatrical makeup supply store, you can get this. They've had it for a while. Just because Sephora's finally jumping on the bandwagon doesn't mean this hasn't been around for a while. The last thing I'm going to talk about is something that I've been dying to try for a really long time. I first heard about this from my friend Kimberly. I feel like I hear about everything from her because she is gorgeous. Her face is like just like gorgeous. She's just is beat like to the nines, just gorgeous doll. Love it. Love you, mate. Love you. Anyway, she told me about this and she said that the Boulet brothers, who are these like two fabulous like club kid makeup artist legends, have been raving about this setting spray for years. They say it's like totally waterproof, phenomenal. They said they did a show once in San Francisco where they had like fire hoses spraying on the drag queens and their makeup didn't budge. Big claims, right? This is the Blue Marble setting spray. Blue Marble SELR. This is made by Premier Products Inc. There's another version of this that is stronger. This is the water-based version. The stronger version is called Green Marble, and it's like alcohol-based, serious. That is like made for special effects makeup where you can put on a layer of makeup, spray green marble, put on another layer of makeup. They will not blend. They'll like just layer, like you can layer on tons and tons of stuff forever. Blue Marble is more just like a legit setting spray. Fabulous. Supposed to make your makeup stay all night, not budge, not smear anything. I used it today for the first time. Right now it is 11 o'clock at night. Early for me, it's early for me. And I put my makeup, I started beating my face at like 11 a.m. So this has like been about 12 hours. Even though like normally I film really late, I often like get ready really late. So like my makeup maybe is on for like 6 hours. My makeup has like kind of been on for like 12 hours. And I mean, I'm getting a little bit of shine on the like crease, but look at that eyeshadow. I haven't touched that up. That hasn't moved. That is exactly there. I have no creasing. Is that true? Who knows? Maybe I do. I don't know. But 12 hours, man. I mean, come on. Anyway, I will say you have to shake this crazy well before using. The first time I sprayed this, like, I sprayed a lot of it, and then I was, like, letting it dry, and I noticed there were, like, white dots on my face, and I was like, oh my god. But I could, like, really easily kind of, like, just buff those away. But you really have to, like, shake up this product, and it says shake well before and during use. So, you know there's some serious shit in here. If, like, it does not want to see it. It just wants to separate and like get out. It's like, it's some volatile shit. So I'm going to do a little demo of this. I'm going to swatch this Kat Von D Shade Shifter eyeshadow. It's a super shimmery kind of duochrome eyeshadow. It's in the shade Devotion. It's just like a beautiful like green, blue, what am I saying? Gold, like double shifting eyeshadow. So here I swatched it twice. Okay, I'm going to use this Post-it note. Okay, I've covered up one with the Post-it note. Now I'm going to spray the Blue Marble on the other one. Here, I'm going to shake before use and during. Okay, got a good coating on that and all over my body. When I was putting this on before, I like felt it on my arm hair. It feels like hairspray. Like it really does, like, I don't know, but it doesn't feel gross when I sprayed it on my face. Like, and it didn't burn. Some setting sprays like have burned my face. Like I used this one spray. Not the Kula, but like the other brand SPF setting spray. I got it at Sephora, like a little sample of it. It's beautiful. It has like lavender or something in it. It has some essence in it that like burns my skin when I put it on. Like I can feel it burning. This does not burn at all. Again, it is water-based. It is not alcohol-based. Now, Yeah, the Urban Decay all-nighter packaging is way cuter than this. This is kind of stupid looking. This looks like a weird mind's eye 90s computer animation. It looks weird. It's very strange. But this isn't something you're gonna like carry around and whip out like at a club and be like, woo. No, this is something, if it works as good as it claims, like you put it on once at home and then it's done. So you can see the effect of it is slightly mattifying. This is the blue marble, and this is no blue marble. This is like a duochrome shadow, so it has slightly diminished the duochrominess of it a little bit, kind of similar to the way that like a top coat does nail polish. But let's just see if I can do this. It's dried for like about a minute now. Let's see if I can just do a swipe and see the difference. Ooh, that's... Yeah, I mean, okay. So, like, okay, it moved a little bit, but, like, this other one, I could just totally blend away. Away, gone. Bye, bye. But Blue Marble, I really gotta, like... I'm literally just, like, scraping it off. Look, I'm, like, scraping it off my skin. That has like solidified. Ew. I definitely can see how this is like it has some staying power. It really like cements it to your skin. I feel like if I let it dry even longer, like it would be, I mean, let's see if I mean, this has been dry for a while. Let's see if I could smudge my own face. Is this a bad idea? See if I could smudge a brow. I'm just going to see the end of the brow. So I'm a little sweaty too. So let's see. I just smudged that off completely. Yeah, okay, I don't know. So I don't know how insanely if the claim of it being insanely waterproof. I'm gonna cover up that brow that it definitely has made my makeup not fade as much as it would normally fade. So that's true. The fully waterproof claim, like I saw another YouTube video of a girl that like really like put it on her hand and like really tried to scrub it off and like couldn't get, and like I obviously didn't have that experience. I was able to scrub it off, but it definitely made it more solid and set in my face on my skin than the non blue marbleized version. Anyway, sorry. So weird like semi review of this, but I'm gonna stick with it. I'm gonna try this more and I'm gonna let you know how I feel about it. I definitely will say that of all the other makeup setting sprays that I have tried, which have included that one SPF one that I forgot the name of, the NYX matte finishing spray, I guess those are really the only ones that I've tried. Or like MAC Fix Plus, which is not a setting spray, FYI. I used to use it as a setting spray. It's not, doesn't help your shit set. This has been really, really good in terms of like actually setting my makeup, keeping it from going anywhere. It works. I mean, it works. It definitely works. It doesn't claim to be like crazy waterproof or anything. People have just said that about it. It's cruelty free and vegan, and it's made in the USA. Love it. Put that in your pipe and smoke it, Scandinavia. Okay, so those are like my pro products. Okay, so the bottom line is like these products may not be as sleek looking, may not be packaged as cute, they may not have been marketed as efficiently toward you like cute things that you need. You need them. You need the $80 gold highlight from Burberry. No, they're not that. Are they effective? You're damn right they are. They are as effective, same ingredients, if not better ingredients. I mean, the RCMA one having no oils, just like I love that. I think that's really exciting. And so I highly advise that if you put on makeup every day, especially if you do something more than just, if you have like a cream highlight and contour routine, I highly advise looking into some of these products, particularly for cream contour. I think they're really great and a lot more effective and affordable than like getting a palette or something that's been marketed by like Anastasia Beverly Hills or like some other brand that like you know and love, but like is a little bit too much money for what you really need it for. Know what I'm saying? You think of theatrical makeup and pro makeup as being made exclusively for people that like see lots of clients and have lots of different skin tones. It is this exciting kind of paradox thing where you can actually also specifically buy for your skin tone because everything's manufactured individually and it's really easy. Anyway, I'm saying just give it a try. Just look beyond the ugly packaging and try to save some money and try out some great new products. I'm Kimberly Clark. Thank you so much for watching this little overview of some professional theatrical makeup products. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Check out my other videos, you know, and think about what you're buying. Think about it. I'm Kimberly Clark. Bye.